Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to 12 days of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are enjoying the Vlogmas videos so far. I've been enjoying making them. Excuse my voice because I am still sick. So I know I might sound a little bit different, but please just try to disregard that. Anyway, for today's video, we are going to be talking about some cozy Christmas fragrances. Now, I don't know about you all, but I love perfume during the fall and winter months more. I mean, I wear it all year round, but I feel like in the fall and winter, those kind of scents just speak to me more. So I get more excited about fragrance every fall and winter without fail. So I figured this video would be good because the fragrances I'm going to share with you remind me of like Christmas or even like Thanksgiving on some of them. In some sort of way, and I feel like they're just really good like cozy up scents. So I'll kind of explain each one in more detail as we go through and why I included it. So yeah, I have 5 sort of. I have 5 with 2 bonuses, so I'll get into why I'm including these 2 bonuses near the end of the video. So if you're interested in seeing the fragrances that I chose, then just keep watching. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is none other than Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. If you've been following my channel for a while, I know you've heard me talk about this, and I wasn't going to include it because I don't want to like dig in the ground. Like there's another one in here that I wasn't going to include because I didn't want to talk about it so much, but I felt like I needed to be true to myself, and this one definitely makes the list. Whenever I think about like Thanksgiving, Christmas, I definitely think about this fragrance. This fragrance to me smells like gingerbread cookies. It is a gourmand. It is very sweet, but it has that spiciness of ginger, and it also smells like it may have some cinnamon in there. But really, if I were going to relate it to anything, it would definitely be gingerbread cookies. Now, if you don't want to walk around smelling like a cookie, this probably ain't for you. But for me, I don't mind smelling like a cookie every now and then, or a lot actually. I wear this a ton during the like November, December time. So you can see, I think I got it. This is a big bottle, but I've used about almost half of it. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, that's not a lot, but I have a lot of fragrances. So for me to have used this much and only have to have had this like 2 years, that's a lot for me, especially since I definitely don't wear this during the summer or spring. I only wear it like November, December, January. So I love this stuff. Now, Jo Malone is not known for having long-lasting colognes. However, this one is relatively long-lasting. I mean, it's not like the best ever when it comes to longevity, but on me, I can probably smell this on myself for about 5 hours. And if I spray it on my clothes, I can smell it like all day, like a work day. So keep that in mind. This is limited edition, but it does come out like every year. The next fragrance is one that is newer to me, and this is by Replica Fragrances, and it's by the Fireplace. And the fragrance description, which they include on all their bottles, says burning wood and chestnut. To me, this smells like you are sitting literally by a fireplace. Now, I live in Florida, so we don't really have real fireplaces. Like some people, maybe they do, but there's no need for them here, honestly. So this is what I think of when I think about sitting by a fireplace and maybe drinking some hot chocolate, marshmallows. It smells really good. If you've ever smelled a candle, Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works, I feel like this smells really similar. So that maybe a turn off to some of you, but to me it's like gold. Like it smells really good. It's spicy and sweet and a little smoky, but not offensively smoky. Now, Replica fragrances are eau de toilettes, but this one I find is very long lasting on me. I've sprayed it on like in the morning and been able to smell it by the time I got off work. I've also really enjoyed wearing this like around the house. For instance, on Thanksgiving this year, I actually wore this because we just stayed at home. We didn't have any company, and I was like in lounge clothes all day, and I sprayed this on. I just felt like cuddly and cozy, and I just love this. So I'm happy that I finally decided to pick this up, and I definitely think it's worth a whiff, or as Mr. Ray Lewis says, worth a whiff. It's worth a smell if you get a chance. Really, I really love this one. The next fragrance is one that I've had for quite a while, and this is one that I generally just wear to bed, which I know some of y'all are like, what? But yeah, I wear fragrance to bed, and this is probably my most worn bedtime fragrance. But this is Viktor and Rolf Bonbon. You can see it's shaped like a candy, and true to the bottle, it is like a candy type fragrance. So for this fragrance, I could definitely smell some vanilla. Also, I feel like I smell plum in it. I may not be correct, but to me, I feel like I smell some plum, some vanilla, some deeper fruity notes. Not like a fruity floral, but definitely like a fruity candy with a little bit of deepness to it. So maybe it has some musk in there or something, but it's not overly sweet where it smells like juvenile, but it's pretty sweet, but it's not like a cheap smelling sweet. It smells like it has a little bit more depth in that than like a pink sugar, for instance. So I really like this. Like I said, I mainly wear it to bed. I probably used about half the bottle. But it definitely can be worn during the daytime, but I feel like this is just like a cozy, like cuddle up with me scent. And my husband loves the way this smells. So, you know, if you're getting close to someone, this will be a nice one to wear. The next fragrance I have is by Tom Ford, and this is Tobacco Vanille. This is the body spray. Now, I know I mentioned this in a haul video. Since then, I've actually picked up the perfume bottle of this as well. But I'm mentioning this spray in this video because I feel like it's a bit lighter. Tobacco Vanille is a sweet tobacco scent. It smells like a sweet cigar. Now, I know some of that, for some of you, that may be a turn off, but to me, this is like a cigar done in the best way possible. It has a little bit of smokiness, a lot of sweetness, and I feel like it's just a scent that makes people like want to be near you. Like I said, the spray is a little softer than the fragrance, so I feel like this would be more of like a cozy up, cuddle up type scent, because somebody can get in really close to you and it won't be overpowering. Like, they'll smell it on you, but it won't be like you're suffocating them and they need to step away. So all of these fragrances actually that I'm talking about today are like ones that people can be close to you and hug you, and it's not gonna be like, they're just gonna think you smell good. They're not going to think that you're choking them out. So definitely recommend Tobacco Vanille. And even if you have the fragrance version, if you just spray a little bit of that, it's not overpowering either. But I do find that the body spray is softer, and like I've even worn this to bed and it's not offensive at all to my husband. So love this. And then the last of my top 5, don't forget I do have the 2 bonuses, but of the top 5, my last one is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Now this one is the one that I really didn't want to include, but if I'm being honest, like I had to include it. I didn't want to include it because I feel like I've talked about it a lot, but since I've gotten it, this has been hands down my favorite perfume, and that is saying a lot. I know that probably will change over time as I get new things and seasons change, but as of right now, this is like #1 for me. So yeah, this smells like cherries and almond. The cherry note does go away pretty quickly. For me, the cherry note only lasts like an hour or 2, if that. But the almond note, I love. And so if you're buying this just for the cherry, you probably don't want to get this because, like I said, it does not stick around. But the almond is like a sweet, complex almond. It's like a deeper, sweet almond. It's kind of hard to explain because when I say cherry almond, it sounds very simple, and it does smell like cherry almond, but like I said, it has some complexity to it, and it changes on my skin over time. So this one has been like a love for me, and I actually have been having to stop myself from wearing it. Not because I'm afraid of using it up, but just because, you know, I need to give my other fragrances some love too. But I definitely think this is a fragrance that kind of sticks close to you. So if you are like Netflixing and chilling, or I don't know, just hanging around your family. People that like reach in and give you hugs or talking close to you will smell it, but you're not gonna smell it across the room, which I really enjoy about this. So I would highly recommend smelling this. I would not recommend blind buying it because it is controversial. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people say they get no longevity from it. So definitely, if you can go on like Nordstrom and they will give you a sample of it or something, maybe try it out on your skin and see what you think. So my two bonuses are, one of them is because of Lost Cherry. I know this is super expensive, and so I know this is not something that most people will be willing to spend the money on. And I totally get you. Like, if I wasn't super into fragrances, I definitely would not have purchased this. So that's kind of where my two bonuses come in. Well, one of them. So let's talk about the first one. This is from Comptoir Sud Pacifique, and this is Eclats Diamantes. Now, this one you may remember from my vlog. I picked it up just recently, but since I've gotten this, I have been wearing this, and I've actually been wearing it since I had my cold, and it's not bothered me. I haven't been able to wear any strong fragrances because they've been bothering my nose. I've been congested and also my head has been hurting, but this has been one I've been able to wear. So it definitely smells like almonds, and it smells like vanilla, and so in that way it reminds me of the Lost Cherry, because like I said, the cherry kind of goes away and you get more of an almondy scent. This kind of smells like the dry down of Lost Cherry, but it's not as complex. This is definitely more simple, but it's definitely very, very nice, and it's exactly what I was looking for. And so I feel like I can wear this at any occasion, and I feel like it puts me in the holiday spirit because of the sweetness of the almonds. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend this. Comptoir Sud Pacifique is not too expensive. As of right now, I think you can only get this one on their website, but I'm sure as this fragrance will be out, you know, in the future, it'll probably go to places like Sephora as well. All right, and the last bonus is also from Comptoir Sud Pacifique, and this is Vanille Cafe, and this one smells like a vanilla latte, quite simply. So you can definitely smell vanilla, coffee. I even feel like I smell like a little bit of like coffee, or I mean not coffee, I already said that. I smell like a little bit of chocolate or cocoa in it. And funny story is the reason that this one is included is not only because I love it, but one day I wore this and somebody asked me if I was wearing By the Fireplace. Which I thought was funny because I love both of them. But after that, I did realize how similar they kind of smell on the skin. Now, this one definitely smells a little bit more smoky, but this one does smell similar, and it is cheaper. And to me, it doesn't last as long as By the Fireplace, but it does last like a good 5-6 hours on me. And it does kind of have some projection, not as much as By the Fireplace, but it does have a little bit of projection. And I just feel like, to me, it's like a cozy, comforting scent. When I think about cold weather or holidays, I think about snuggling up with coffee or a hot chocolate, and that's what this reminds me of. So again, this one is only available on their website as far as I know right now, but I'm sure it will be going to other websites at some point in the near future. So that's it for my cozy Christmas fragrances. Please let me know in the comments what type of fragrances you like to wear around this time of year. Do you wear any of the ones that I mentioned? Are you looking to try any of the ones that I mentioned? Or what are your like go-to Christmas fragrances, cozy up, cuddle up fragrances? I would love to hear that. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.